Biafran group accuse Buhari of dividing Nigeria along ethnic lines. The Biafran Zionist Federation (BZF) has accused the President Muhammad Buhari administration of dividing Nigeria along ethnic lines amid the COVID-19 disease. Leader of the BZF, Benjamin Onwuka, said at a time when countries of the world were united in seeking solution to the pandemic and cushioning the effects of lockdown on their citizens, the Buhari government was politicizing distribution of palliatives. His words: "It is now clear that the Buhari-led government has recognized us a people who are no longer part of Nigeria. This is manifest in the way the Southeast people are being excluded in welfare schemes. First, it was the $22.7 billion loan, which made provision for other geopolitical zones except the Southeast. As if that was not enough, the Southeast has been skimmed out of the COVID-19 palliatives. They are sharing money to their cronies in the North, neglecting those in the Southeast. We have seen a situation where money is being shared to people in some northern states where there is no single case of COVID-19, but the states down here in the south are left out. So, following from the above, it is now clear that Buhari has recognized Biafra. He no longer sees us as part of Nigeria. For that reason, I am recalling all our people who have one thing or the other to do with Nigeria. This ranges from sports, trade and professional union, among others. The Igbo ministers serving in Buhari's government are on their own. They stand between standing for the truth or serving a government that has rejected their own people. We have been rejected in Nigeria, and we are not going to reject ourselves. Onwuka also urged traders in the region to desist from jacking up prices of essential commodities, stressing we have an international emergency and our people are known to be their brother's keeper. So, we should not inflict more hardship on our people by way of arbitrary increase in prices of food items and other essential services. In addition to this, we as we expect schools to reopen in September, no form of fee or levy should be collected from students. Government should bear the cost as part of the social palliatives. Besides, Abia State Governor Okezie Ikpeazu has introduced tougher measures to the lockdown that was extended last week for another 2 weeks. Under the new measures, hospitals in the states that refuse to treat sick persons would face sanction, just as the state government urged hospitals and doctors to comply with the dictates of their professional practice to attend to sick persons in order to save lives. Meanwhile, Imo State Governor Hope Uzodinma has directed immediate payment of retirees' pensions for the month of March 2020. In a statement issued by Commissioner for Information and Strategy, Declan Emelumba, the governor directed that only legitimate retirees should be paid. The statement alleged that the use of consultants by the immediate past administration for the payment was meant to perpetuate fraud and corruption. Thank you for listening to this news. Yes, Viewers, it's been a very long time that Nigeria has been practicing all of this. So I am not surprised. Our attitude is always written on our forehead. Nigerian will always behave like a Nigeria, and that is greed, greediness, selfishness. You know, the Igbos and should not be surprised at what they are experiencing now at this critical time. At least we are not suffering. The Igbos are not suffering. As they deny the Igbos palliatives, the Igbos are getting their own palliatives from a reliable source. And the real palliative the Igbos get are even more authentic than the one the government are giving to the northerners and the westerners. Leave we can The Igbos should leave the federal government with their personal wickedness. The Biafran Republic is already a sure achieved republic. The republic has already been achieved. So there is no need for any form of trouble or challenge. We don't need to challenge the Nigerian government. They, at least everyone has seen the kind of person or the kind of people they are at this critical time. This critical time has so much exposed them and their and their ambition and the hatred that they have for the Igbos. They should not even dare say that they have the Igbos at heart any longer because they have been exposed. That which they have for the Igbos at heart has just been exposed. There is nothing they can say any longer. Those Igbo leaders in President Muhammadu Buhari's administration, I only pity them because they don't know what they are doing to themselves. Following President Muhammadu Buhari sheepishly is the greatest mistake that they have ever made in their entire life. Is the worstest mistake that they have ever made in their entire life. Supporting the administration and turning their back on their own people is a very big blunder. I detest selfish Igbo leaders. Our Igbo leaders in President Muhammadu Buhari administration, I will say they are selfish people. Aside from Eberibe, who has chosen to stand out and speak for the Igbos, every other Igbo leaders, the governor, the governors, the senators, the chairman, mention them. They are all betrayers, and they will surely have a taste of their wickedness. They should continue. The Biafrans are not after them. The Biafrans are only after where they are going, and that is their republic. It has been achieved. If their plan is to make Biafra not to achieve their goal, they have failed. They have failed woefully because Biafra has already achieved its objectives. So, my viewers, whether they like it or not, Biafra is already on the go to its own country. So, your comments concerning this are also very much important. Don't forget to leave them behind. Click on the subscription button as well as bell buttons to receive more updates. Thank you.